Last time on Trails in the Sky, we made successful infiltration through the sewers, through the air, and into the castle. This time we're rescuing the Queen.
Traitors! You dare to come here? Do you not realize that I am the new king? Oh, go brush your goofy hairdo. You ain't king yet. What?
Your Grace, Duke Gunan, we are the Bracer Guild. At the request of Her Highness, Princess Claudia, we are here to free the Queen. It would be best for all involved if you quietly stood aside.
Claudia? Damn that brat. Damn her to hell.
Uncle Junan, please stop this. Colonel Rich is just using you.
Huh? Who are you? Claudia, is that you? What happened to your hair and your clothes?
We have comprehension. Repeat, we have comprehension. You can't speak about that, Sel. You had no idea. Though he still hasn't noticed that we first met him in Ruan. No idea what you're talking about, but he doesn't seem the most observant sort. I should have told him sooner, perhaps.
How dare you make a fool of me? Just because of things like this are those strange knows women are not to be trusted. Fly, narrow-minded, nitpicking, nagging wretches. How could I ever give up the crown to such a vile creature? I mean...
Grace, I don't think that was the right thing to say. Maybe you should apologize? Vile creatures, huh? My, I believe you've just gone from stupid to suicidal. After all, it's a mighty courageous sentiment to vocalize when in the presence of 3 armed women. I'm sorry, Uncle. In this, I cannot defend you. That the best you got. So there is something that I happen to know from looking up I wasn't looking it up through a guide, but looking up to see how much game I had left. And I know that I get bonus credit at the guild if I manage to defeat these guys without actually killing Junan. So that's what we're aiming for right now. And it should be fairly doable. Because this team is kind of broken and now powerful. There we go. Nice. That level up was well timed, so that's nice healing. Well, that settles that. Now then, shall I show you just how vile a woman can be? Maybe I should give him a taste of a ladylike whipping.
Stay back! Please, stay away!
I might be able to call them off.
If you do, I swear I'll be Her Majesty's very own human shield! Ah, Mummy!
Oops, maybe we overdid it with the threats. Well, a little dose of the cold hard truth might be the best medicine he ever gets. Yes, it is an unfortunate situation he's got himself into. Still, I cannot allow my unconscious uncle to simply be left. Your Grace! Hi, Philip! Miss Estelle, and Your Highness? I can offer no words to make up for my master's behavior in this instance. As a man who raised him, the responsibility is mine to bear. Please, I ask that you punish me in his stead. Philip bowed his head deep. Hey, hold on a second. Please, Philip, lift your eyes. We're here to help my grandmother, to save the Queen. We have no intention of doing anything to the Duke. appreciate if you would take him to my room. Highness, he's not actually hurt. He just passed out from the shock. Thank you so much, all of you. I will not forget the boon you have granted. Okay, let's go save the queen. Are you alright, Grandmother? We're here to rescue you, Your Majesty. Claudia and Estelle. So you're finally here. I was getting quite bored with waiting. Ah, you. Lieutenant Lorence? What are you doing here? My duty is to guard Her Majesty. Is it truly any wonder that I'm here? Enough of your crap. No matter how strong you are, we've still got 3-to-1 odds on you. This one certainly seems skilled. Just who is he? Commander of the Intelligence Division Special Ops, Second Lieutenant Lawrence Belger. Former Jaeger and scout for the Colonel. So you've done your research, I see. Most impressive. But what else would one expect from the daughter of an S-ranked racer? One Cassius Bright, I believe. My master's rank has never been public knowledge, and yet you are not one to be trifled with, I see. I know you as well. Garazard Harvey, also known as the Silver Streak, C rank, and very close to ascending to B rank, it seems. Please, release my grandmother. If you were just fighting in the employ of the Colonel, there was no further call to do this. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. You see only the surface like that of a quartz grid, with no concept of the forces at work within. What? Take heed, Princess Claudia. The nation is like an enormously complex orbit. The people like the units of quartz that provide the power and organize the system, and the territory which houses them is the frame. If you lack the means to understand how it works, then you are unfit to be its queen. An interesting metaphor. You may even be right. I certainly never expected to hear a theory on the nature of politics at a time like this. Pardon my rudeness, you've no need to hear my useless sermonizing, Your Majesty. I don't really understand this all that well, but the general gist is that you don't want to let the Queen go, do you? And if I do not? Obviously we take her back by force. Indeed, after we've come this far, we certainly can't go back now. You don't give me the impression that you bear us any ill will, but I will bring my blade to bear on you if it will get my grandmother back. Good. In that case, let me show you a little of what I can really do. Huh? Oh, silver-haired guy that Joshua was after. Silver hair! No, it's ash blonde. I guess that you were born somewhere up north. Indeed, you are correct. Oh, it's closer than you might think. Huh? I trust you will not be offended if I choose not to go easy on you, simply because you're a winner. Shall we then? Here we go, one of the toughest battles in the game. Do I have anything that will likely let me impede? Yes. There we go. Excellent. I'm gonna speed myself up. Ooh, that was painful. And it interrupted ours, just like I was trying to do to him. Let me guess, he's gonna do the same thing again. Nope. Okay, so single target is all we need. Really wish you would stop doing that. It's very rude. You know what? Sure. Let's attack you directly. Let's get a full heal going. And then we'll go ahead. Maybe I shouldn't have done that one, because that's gonna... Yep. Okay. Not what I was after there, but... Let's get you healed up. Damn it, and he did the same. Okay, so she's got that as well. Good to know. Why were you able to use that immediately? That doesn't seem fair. That's gonna be almost a wipe. Yeah, that's your usual thing. Let's use the Celestial Bomb because we need her up. And then we will use a Hero Bomb on her. That was expected, but... The question is, am I actually meant to be able to win? And I don't actually know if I am or not. Just honestly, this guy just hit way too hard. Okay, at least we're going to get this off uninterrupted for a change, but I don't know if that'll be enough if he can just immediately attack himself back up. Yeah, that's... well, actually that works because I can't attack anyone else right now. Except that was what I was afraid of. I honestly don't know how I'm meant to deal with this. Come on. Either finish me off or stop being an asshole. There we go. The question is, nope, looks like I'm not meant to win. How disappointing. I thought you'd prove more of a challenge. Ow! How can he be so much stronger than during the tournament? He was probably holding back deliberately. He might be as strong as Master Cassius. Grandmother, I'm sorry. Claudia, Estelle. That will be far enough, Your Majesty, if you please. They are not mortally wounded, I assure you. Your eyes betray much. You are so young and yet you have endured such hardships already. Your Majesty, you are hardly qualified to feel pity for me. You, who know the name of Camel. It's almost time. I will return Her Majesty to you just as you wished. Huh? If you wish to stop the Colonel, you had best hurry below. You may well already be too late, but you may be able to prevent any further needless damage from occurring. Below? You cannot mean beneath there. However unpleasant you may find it, I was certain that you would understand the significance. You can show them the way. And now, I bid you adieu. That's a long way down. Hey! Is he insane? He's gone. Did he drop into the lake? The water's undisturbed. Just who is this guy? Her mother, are you hurt? I am unharmed, Claudia. He never laid a hand on me. But more importantly, Estelle. Joshua? Thank Adios, you're alright. You, too. As Colonel Richard and Lieutenant Lorence went in the castle, I started to worry. The red helmet guy was here just a minute ago. What? He jumped over that handrail, and well, who knows? He's some kind of monster, alright? I see. Praise Adios for keeping you safe. Joshua! Your Majesty, it's good to see you unharmed. Well met, Lieutenant Squires. Indeed, I owe all of you a debt of gratitude. You are far too kind, Your Majesty. We're just glad to be of help. I don't think this is over yet, though. We'll go with a special ops inside the castle, but I'm afraid there are bad tidings. Army reinforcements from every province are on their way to Grand Cell. From the sounds of it, the intelligence division is somehow maintaining control. See. Time is short, my liege. I must ask that you board the ID ship and escape at once. No, that I cannot do. The situation is growing more dire. Colonel Richard must be stopped, whatever the cost. What do you mean, Your Majesty? Last night, I finally understood the true intentions of which the Colonel spoke. He wants the Shining Ring, the Aureole. Aureole? Why does that sound so familiar? It's one of the septarians that Adios gave the ancients. Legend says it has the power to control nature itself. Oh yeah, Professor Albert told us about it. I thought that was just some silly story that was passed down through the church. Huh? So it does exist. And it lies somewhere within the burrow. According to an old legend of the royal family, the Shining Ring shall bring catastrophe, condemning the souls of men to eternal purgatory. It has been sealed within the interval of the blackest dark, that we might retain our humanity. Condemning the souls of men to eternal purgatory. Well, that's not a little ominous. These words have been passed down to the royal family as a warning. Perhaps the Shining Ring truly was so dangerous that the royal family's ancestors sealed it away. Also, there was that massive orbital reaction that was detected beneath the city. If one takes both of those into account, the Shining Ring must be sealed away underneath Grand Cell. It makes sense. Yes, and I believe that the Colonel has reached the same conclusion. There remain no details of what exactly the Shining Ring is, but I believe there will be grave danger for all should it be restored. It would be a disaster and part of the great collapse of legend. No. Incredible. Excuse me, Your Majesty. Lieutenant Lorence told us to go underground, but what did that really mean? There is a mysterious room within Grand Cell Castle, where nothing, not even a grain of rice, is kept for generations. Forbidden since long ago. Oh. You mean the treasury? Why is the treasury being at no storage? Do you not have treasure? No doubt about it. There were signs that someone came through here recently, and frequently at that. That's not all. The tracks also suggest that someone rode in something very heavy. I hold the key to this room, but there is a spare. It's likely that's what was used to gain entry. It would seem that we must investigate. We know we should produce the key. This elevator wasn't here before. Where'd it come from? Perhaps it's a piece of Colonel Richard's new construction. In which case it probably goes down to where the shining ring is sealed away. Yes. And that may have been the true goal behind the crew from the very beginning. They could never have built such a thing without occupying the castle. That's crazy! It's definitely a possibility. In any given country, a royal sanctuary is generally regarded as inviolate. To break that trust would require quite an aggressive plan. Regardless, we'll probably need to use this to get underground. Let's test it to see if it works. First, I begin to inspect the elevator's control panel. What is it? It's locked with some type of orbital energy. Looks like it won't work unless we find some special type of force to put in it. What? No, we've come so far. I'm going to go put the screws to one of those special ops soldiers. One of them might have the key. Yes, that sounds wisest. No, that won't be necessary. Huh? Can't be. Oh, Professor Russell. Queen Alicia has been quite some time. I'm glad to see Ansel and Joshua are doing well. Hold up, Professor, what are you doing here? I thought the Intelligence Division was after you on Zeiss. On top of that, how did you get here? Grandpa, where'd you go? Hey, enough of running all over the place. Is everyone in your family as big a pain in the ass as you? Agate? Oh. Ida? Knew it. Still, Joshua! Oh, Tida! Thank goodness, I was hoping I'd get to see you again. I heard at the guild that you two were fighting at the castle. I'm so glad you're alright. Tida! Thank you for being so concerned. It's good to see you well, Agate. But what are you doing in the Royal City? Well, we head out for a bit, but then we happened upon a cargo freighter bound for Grand Cell. I figured, what the hell? Best place to hide is in plain sight, after all. Once we got the lowdown from Elnam, we came straight to the castle. Oh, right, got something for you. Him. Hey, hostage liberation. 10 plus 3. And we got to first class. Yes, sweet. Gladiator belt received. Rescue a queen. 10 plus 2. Is this okay? I mean, we haven't reported in. Looks like you got filled in on the general gist of things from the guardsman and messenger. What brings you your amateur asses here? Me, I figured we could at least beat up the remaining special ops guys. Wait, I know you. It's been a while, Agate. Thank you for your efforts at the lighthouse. Chloe, right? What's a student doing in a place like this? It seems my granddaughter's in your debt. Means that I also owe you my thanks. Don't worry about it, it's all part of the job. What's up, Granny? You work in the castle? Did these numbskulls rope you into helping them? You barbarian! Do you realize to whom you're speaking? You stand in the presence of Queen Alicia of LaBelle. Huh? You know, she does sort of look familiar. You should really loosen that bandana of yours, boy. It's obviously squeezing your brain too tight. Say that again, old man. Queen? So that means this lady would have to be... Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. We call her Chloe, though. Chloe, the Professor's granddaughter, Tida. She's like our little sister. I see, it's a pleasure to meet you, Tida. I'd be happy if you also call me Chloe. Yes, ma'am. I mean, Chloe. Aw, what a little cutie pie. My name's Scarazard. I'm Joshua and Estelle's mentor.
You can just call me Scara. Okay, Scara. And you can call me Uncle Olivier. You shut up. Anyway, this elevator seems to be giving you some trouble. What seems to be the problem, and what Adios' name is going on here? Well, Joshua briefly relayed the gist of Colonel Richard's plan, and told the professor about the shiny ring. Oh, come on, this is just some kind of joke, right? You're not serious. I can't believe such a thing will be buried here. And now that's happened, just as I'm afraid of. So if we use this elevator, we can get where we need to go? Yeah, it has a special lock, made of quartz apparently. Ah, that. Let me have a look at it. This is my own design. It uses a card key. You can't undo the lock unless you insert the card that's embedded with the identical quartz. Press to produce a small cable and slid into the card slot. However, this is an early model without any type of failsafe. So it just the right amount of energy. Woohoo! Nice going, Prof! Impressed? Why am I not surprised? Now, shall we descend? We've got trouble! What is it? Report. A division of the regular army has arrived at Grand Cell's main gate. Looks like they're being led by an officer of the intelligence division. What? And 3 military patrol ships are approaching from the lake. Your orders, ma'am? Of all the damn times. Perhaps I should make an appearance in order to persuade them. Grandmother. I will go to the terrace on the roof and address the arriving forces. Lieutenant Suarez, make your preparations. What if you are attacked? I believe in them. Misguided though they are still citizens of LaBelle. If they see me and hear my voice, I do not believe that they will attack. Your Majesty. All of you. It is with boundless regret that I ask you to shoulder this burden. Please, Your Majesty, you don't need to say anything else. We'll do whatever it takes to stop the Colonel. Please, leave this to us. And away we go. I'm just gonna speed that up. Because I can. And here we are, the final dungeon. What the heck? They're ruins from the ancient Sumerian civilization. As old as these appear, I don't get the feeling that this place is completely dead. It seems to function just like the equipment in the tetracycline towers. That ain't all that's moving. I get the feeling we've got some pretty nasty creatures around here too. Wow. The structures nearby look to be made of modern materials. I suppose Colonel Richards has had some construction going on. I suspect you're right. Building anything at this depth is rather impressive. The rooms are even larger than I'd suspected. If we're not careful, we could get terribly lost. Maybe best if we split up. 2 groups, one for scouting and one to stay on standby. What do you mean? Basically, we establish a base camp of sorts in a secure location. That's the gist of it. The scouting party will find a way through. The ones on standby will be available to switch out as needed. Once the right path is found, everyone moves forward to establish a new base. Makes sense to me. In that case, I believe that our current location will be the best place to start from. Estelle and Joshua, you'll be the ones to decide who's going to be of which team. Wait, us? You two are at the very heart of this operation. I doubt anyone will object. I agree. As do I. I'll follow your lead. Like I have a choice, I'm in. I have faith in you to make the right choices. Sounds fine to me. Joshua, what do we do? No need to think about it too hard. If things get tough, we can always turn back and switch people out. Oh, well then. Choose 2 members other than Estelle and Joshua. I want... want to take Agate and Tyler. Estelle, I'm going to send C to accompany you. If you find a suitable spot to use the base, please send him back. He'll be able to show us the way to wherever you are. Ah, good idea. Oops, missed that. It's up to you, C. It's great. Well, that means we're counting you to handle the scouting. Just to be on the safe side, I've prepared a complete set of tools. Should have everything you need. If you need to modify any ordnance, please let me know. Okay. We'll be off then. We're going to do that next time on Trials in the Sky, first chapter. See you then.